from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Their initial drive of the caller.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC offensive play.
He was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Pass taken it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high get up. They got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
You're talking perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first version. They'll look to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Early turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Red. And that one going nowhere backwards. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Couldn't hang on, third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. What a... So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Yards and another first. He'll drop to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. It's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. That time. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he still has yet to get on track in this line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw toward the center of the field, but it's in. Here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And a throw there going to be
home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
They'll call that a punt on that. And the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. Their head side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC, but when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the
on those last 2 plays. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's dropped right. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sense.
Mentioning a perfect game in baseball, are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of wars, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the...
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Security, in fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball.
Sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one almost had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Being chased out left. Toward the right sideline. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And escapes the sack. Steps away to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be
a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And down inside the 10 here before. Need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, a 7-yard touchdown grab. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it is 28-0. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He completes it to Olave. And he takes this one down almost all the way, changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out to play on the football, and they take one of those away.
St. Brown in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. Games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Smith and Jigba pulling in a one-handed catch. Give him 30 yards there.
Very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And they're going to stop him 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there as the first half before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes this 35-0 now. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. And not wanting to risk anything here to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive
side to take a shot.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we'll get you down the coast. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much...
Where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now.
There, it'll be 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second
play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the full pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Colby Parkinson. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it is 42-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25. The offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We're out in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to... Up the middle they go. Red, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7.
And then picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage. And
Saquon going to have a Giants 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 35. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 30. Long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He dumps it off to Barkley. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up. Now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. That they kick the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get...
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. So they think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 40. After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw again. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Time, CD, but of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come in, they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. And now it brings up 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They'll call that a 61. Throwing here on 1st down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be taken down shy of the 30 to the 29. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he slips up past the 45. Well through the air, another 1st down. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And bulldozing his way through. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants. 10 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. 1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 5th. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another.
Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, an incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got it past the. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Dancing to his left. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play.
Maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And past the 40. It's still to go. Third down now. They'll look to throw again. And the Seahawk defense next. And the Giants send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because awfully happy with their execution overall.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the Giants ready to come out now. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played